I'll just reissue it. Difficulty making conversation. That doesn't seem like Tamara. Difficulty making or maintaining close friendships. Well, when you're a rat that fucking scurries and you treated everyone like shit, you do have difficulty in making friendships, but that's not because you're autistic, Tamara. Discomfort during eye contact. I've never known Tamara to look away from someone. She looked right in my eyes when she was on this podcast. Difficulty understanding sarcasm or idioms. Tamara, the rat that scurries, wrote the book on fucking sarcasm. Okay. Lack of inflection when speaking. She screamed as loud as she could. That's my opinion. I would scream it even louder, but I cannot wake up my neighbors. I live in I live New York style here in LA. I live in a high rise. I do not want a house. I never want a house. Sarah's always afraid of, she's like, one time I said the area of LA that Sarah lived in, not the end. She was like, oh my God. Oh, guys, you think I run the show over here and pay Sarah enough money to pay her cleaning lady? Listen, Miss Fraser ain't afraid to go. One time I said, like, she lives whatever, West Hollywood, Hollywood, Beverly. Oh, don't ever say my area. She's afraid of someone coming. That's why I like to live in a building. I mean, I also have a nice view of the Hollywood sign, but I would scream it louder, but lack of inflection when speaking, she screamed as loud as she could. That's my opinion. She just lost her shit on Jennifer Pedantry last week. That Heather Dubrow, I don't know. I got a side eye to that Dubrow lately. She really likes the rat that scurries, doesn't she? Girlfriend. So I don't think Tamra Judge has a lack of inflection. I mean, she basically screamed at Brooks and, this and that. Oh my God. Trouble understanding facial expressions and body language. No, that's not Tamra. Problems reading the emotions of others. I don't really know. I mean, you disregard. I mean, let's, get into the words here, not to be a lawyer. Disregarding the emotions is not the same as problems reading the emotions. You see the person's upset, Tamara. The rat that scurries. Shh, 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 shh. Oh, she's moving slow today. Shh, 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 shh. We have a rat. Problems reading is different than I've read your emotions and I choose to ignore them. Challenges with regulating emotions. She's up and down every fucking day. And social anxiety. I don't, since when does Tamara have social fucking anxiety? Give me a break. She'll walk right up to you and like basically look you in the eye and tell you to go fuck yourself. So there you go. She says she went to this therapist for a long time. Again, don't even get me started on therapy. I feel that there are people that really do have, mental health is a real thing for plenty of people. And depression is a real thing for plenty of people. And autism is a real thing for plenty of people. Sure. Sure. Now, our society, I think, adds a lot of problems to that. And don't even get me started on the physicians and the drug companies, but the physicians and the drug companies and prescribing physicians and the psychiatrists are half the problem. Everything I said to Shannon about choosing happiness, sorry your boyfriend left you, I stand completely behind. People with real problems and real depression and real, yes, my heart goes out. It's a real thing, and autism is a real thing. But this is the problem with the fucking world that now we're going to use I'm on the spectrum for everyone that's walking by. I don't buy it. Now, I mean, they also say that autistic people, this is where I started reading things and I'm like, well, have a limited interest in only a few activities. I mean, oh, well, that's me. I mean, I want to work. I want to make money. I want to sleep. I want to make more money. When I'm with the right people that I enjoy their company, I think I just don't enjoy a lot of people's company because, like, my real people, I enjoy their company. I love hanging out with them. I think that's what it is. I don't know. does anyone want any extra friends after a certain age? Like, don't you already have your, like, I already got my group. Like, the people that I can just be like, I just want to wear sweats and eat. I just want to eat and wear sweats and just be stupid. The people that don't know a Sutton from a Dorit, those are my friends. They couldn't pick out a Sutton from a Dorit in a fucking lineup. They've never even heard a name Sutton. They've never even heard a name like Dorit before. They don't know shit. Those are my real friends. But anyway, then it says autistic people have a preference for solitary activities, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. But I mean, in no world would I think, yes, we all have these things, have superior abilities in a particular field, such as mathematics. All three of these are me. I'm really good at math. Excel in certain subjects, including math. Yes. Be strong auditory or visual learners. Yes. Be able to learn things in detail. Yes. Be able to remember information for a long time. I used to be, but now that I'm old, I don't remember anything. So, but we can all point to things. That's my point, that this is you and this is me and do. But there you go. Now, anyway, let's move on. God, is this going to be a two fucking part episode? Jesus Christ, David. Keep talking, girl. You got to get on with it. So now, but this is why I'm doing this today. This wasn't the plan, but I want to just slow it down. I want to just slow it down, and I want to just, cover this because there's so much out there about it. So basically, that's what it means to be autistic. Tamra's claims she's autistic. That's what it means to be autistic on the spectrum. And now I think we should address Tamra's response. So she came out with this. She got a lot of heat and a lot of people pushed back on social media. And we will get into everything that everyone has said right now. But let's just get to what Tamra has then said in response. She got a lot of heat, and her social media response is as follows. Again, there's so much out there. So just if you haven't read all this, just listen to this. Tamra says, I started, and this is on her Instagram, I started therapy because this year had been really hard on me. So she says she started therapy. So that doesn't seem like she's known this psychiatrist forever. I started therapy because this year had been really hard on me. I started feeling really insecure. I was having intrusive thoughts and I didn't want to leave my house unless I had to. Girlfriend, join the club. That's why Sarah Fraser and I are doing a We Don't Want to Leave Our House pajama tour on October 29th, Halloween edition. Dress up, bring your questions. I can't plead the fifth, either can Sarah. And by the way, last time I tried to plead the fifth, and Sarah actually called me on it and said, that's a watered down bullshit answer. You're trying to avoid a drama answer. Give us the real answer. So she don't want to leave her house. I even considered just being admitted into a mental health facility.